Welcome to the Football News and Views show, where I'll be talking about all the news that has happened in football around the world, England and Europe. And our first story is actually in Spain, where Arda Turan has joined Atletico Madrid, and the 24-year-old will join Atletico Madrid for a fee of 12 million euros. And it's actually quite a big bargain because he's a very highly rated player. He's still very young and he's quite a good midfielder, so I think he'll do quite well in Spain, and I can't wait to see what he'll actually do and to see if he'll be a success in Atletico Madrid. And our second story as well in the La Liga, Real Madrid tied 2-2 in the Supercopa of the first leg. Xabi Alonso and Ozil scoring for Real Madrid, whilst Messi and a spectacular strike by David Villa allowed Barcelona to tie the first game 2-2. Xabi Alonso had a spectacular game in this very action-packed fixture, and it's worth to watch the second game, which will be quite as exciting. And our third story of the day, again in La Liga, Barcelona have completed their signing for Fabregas from Arsenal in a 35 million deal. Now he has signed a 5-year contract, and this is a brilliant signing for Barcelona because this is just what they need in the midfield, and the midfield will be a lot stronger. Although their defense is still currently struggling, and I really do believe that Pep Guardiola really has to invest a bit of money into that defense because currently it is looking quite weak. And now time for something a bit more international. L.A Galaxy has signed Tottenham striker Robbie Keane in a 2.2 million deal. He has signed a 2-year contract, and the deal is worth 6 million. And this is actually quite a good signing by the American team, considering the fact that Tottenham signed Robbie Keane in 2009 for 12 million. And just last year, they were demanding 8 million for the striker. So to get him on, 2.2 million, I think that's quite cheap, and a brilliant deal by L.A Galaxy, so thumbs up to you, good job. And yeah, I think there's going to be quite a lot of goals now in L.A Galaxy. And now for some other sad news, Mikel's father has been abducted in Nigeria, and he was actually told right before the Stoke City game, and he decided to play so he would not let down his family or his team. Now, our thoughts are with your father, hopefully he'll be found, and good luck to you. Also, some other news in the Premier League. Maiga has refused to play for his team Shoax so he can force through a move to Newcastle United. Now, Newcastle have made a bid of £7 million, and his head has been turned towards the Premier League, and he says that he would really want to play in the Premier League, so he has actually refused to play for Shoax until they actually agreed the deal. Although they don't really want to accept the bid because, first of all, he's quite young and he's highly rated, and he scored 15 goals last season in France. So, if Newcastle can snap up this player who can play on the wing or in attack, this would be a brilliant signing for Newcastle, and definitely the goals that they need after losing Andy Carroll. And more Arsenal-related news because Eboue has left Arsenal to join Turkish side Galatasaray in a 3.5 million euro deal. Now, he has signed a 4-year contract, and this is actually quite interesting because now Arsenal have lost 4 players: Danielson, Fabregas, Cliche, and Eboue. So I don't know how they're going to actually replace all those players and actually still stay competitive with not only the title, but just actually securing that top 4 place. Because if they do not get a Champions League, we have, I don't even know what's going to happen to Arsenal. So they really need to step up. They really need to spend that money that they have. Although, like Arsene Wenger says, it is the end of this transfer windows. The price for all these players will go up, and it'll be quite difficult to find a replacement this late in the transfer window. And now for the results from last weekend, some of the big games in the Premier League. Manchester City beat Swansea 4-0 with Dzeko and debutant Aguero scoring 2 goals, as well as Silva. And also some other big news in the Premier League. QPR lost 4-0 to Bolton Wanderers. Cahill kept on scoring an own goal. Klasnic and Mawamba all on the score sheet as Bolton demolished QPR. And currently, Bolton and Manchester City are top of their table, so Bolton might be surprise contenders. You never know. And in the Champions League qualifiers, Lyon beat Rubin Kazan 3-1. Gomez, Krzelnicka and Brand scored. Krzelnicka scored an own goal, and Dayadan scored for Rubin Kazan. And Arsenal just barely beat Udinese 1-0 with Walcott scoring goal. Now, our video of the week. This is actually the most popular video that has been on YouTube for this week, and it's actually Japan versus South Korea. All the goals and highlights. This actually got a million views, so here it is. Just check it out.
今 J リーグで一番点を取っている10ゴールをマークしてるんですね。中へのボール。香川入っていく。ゴール！ 逆サイド清武 A 代表デビュー清武が中に入れるいるんですねあそこにね香川共通ゴール
And thank you for watching this episode of Football News and Views. If you want to see my last episode, it'll be right there, where I talk about Pastore joining PSG and some other news. And that'll be also. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next week.